In this example, we have a refinery that has 7250 liters of gasoline methanol blend that is 6% methanol, and we're asked how much pure methanol must be added so that the resulting blend is 10% methanol. So we want to increase concentration from 6% to 10%, and we're going to do that by adding pure methanol to the mixture, to the blend. So how are we going to do this? Well, I'm going to start off with some picture of some sort. So let's see. I've got a refinery that contains 7250 liters of this blend. So I'll draw this. We've got 7250 liters of 6%. And I would like to add to this, so I'm going to add some more volume to it, and I don't know how much volume it is. It'll be X liters, I will assume. So I'm going to, X liters is going to be the volume of pure methanol that is added to my original mixture. And if it's pure methanol, then that means that it's going to be 100% methanol. So I've got 6% methanol plus 100% methanol, and I've got 7250 liters of that 6% plus X liters of the pure methanol. And I will end up with a larger volume. In fact, that larger volume is going to be 7250 plus X, and the volume is going to be in liters, of course. And the resulting blend is going to be 10%. So there you go. There's the picture. And in fact, once you've got the picture, you can see that the equation is going to be very easy to derive, because all we have to do is read the picture. We will end up with 7250 times 6% plus X liters times 100% is equal to 7250 plus X times 10%. And there's your equation. And that's easy to manipulate now. We're just going to drop the percentage symbols and convert them to decimal form. So we'll end up with 7250 times 0.06 plus X times 1, because 100% is equal to 1, is equal to 7250 plus X times 0.10. 10% is 0.10. And multiplying these two, coming up with your arithmetic here, 0.06 times 7250 is equal to 435 plus X is equal to, and now let's distribute throughout the brackets here, 10% of 7250 is 725 plus 10% times X is 0.10 times X. And so there's a nice, very simple equation, and you can solve that for X simply by manipulating and isolating the variables on one side of the equation and carrying on from there. So let's see what we end up with. So we're going to subtract 10% of X from both sides of the equation, and we will subtract 435 from both sides of the equation. So we end up with X minus 0.10 times X is equal to 725 subtract 435. Or in other words, 1x minus 10% of x is 0.90x, or 90% of x. And that's equal to 725 minus 435, which is 290. And so now all we have to do is divide both sides by 90%. So I divide the left side and the right side by 90%, and we end up with x is equal to a value of 322.2 liters. And so what's our conclusion? Our conclusion is that we are going to, what are we going to do? We are going to add 322.2 liters of pure methanol in order to get the mixture or the blend to a 10% concentration.